So first I laid the track down on the plywood, then I cut it with a jigsaw, then I used some arch portals to give me an idea how high I should make my bridge, and then I cut the supports for the bridge itself. Next step was to cut the arches for the sides. So what I did is I cut a piece of masonite, and then I used a arch template, which was a dog bowl, and just drew the arches there. The distance here is the same height as the distance that I had on the arches on the inside. The arches on this side, of course, were going to be larger because the whole viaduct is on a curve. So this is the process of cutting the arches into the masonite for the viaduct. So I just thought I'd take a quick look, let you see how that works. Well, you basically get the idea. So here's the cut arch masonite template ready to be mounted to the viaduct, and I think it came out pretty good. Okay, so I've got the nails tacked in, and the arches are looking pretty good. Haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do for the inside of the arches, but I'm pleased to get this to the point where I can install it on the layout over on that location there, and then I can figure out the inside of the arches at some point in the future. But all in all, I'm pretty pleased with the general look of this viaduct. So this is the viaduct with the track in place. There's room underneath the track for the foam roadbed and to rise that track up a little bit. But generally, this is going to be the look as you enter the train room. I'm going to have this viaduct and a two-line main, which will head on over into Harpers Ferry over there. And generally, I'm pretty pleased with how this came out. This was, kind of tricky doing a curve. The inspiration of this, of course, is the Thompson Viaduct on the B&O line just south of Baltimore. You can look it up. I have a little bit of an edge here that I don't know if I'll make that into a railing or whatever, but I purposefully made the edges of the walls here of the arches a little higher so that I can catch any ballast or whatever that I'm using to kind of finish off the look of this. So also want to, of course, get something underneath the arches to finish that off, and then finish the surface here with some kind of a stone type of finish. And on the Thompson Viaduct, they also have these columns that go up and down, and I might just find some quarter round to kind of emulate that particular look of the viaduct. But my goal was to have this constructed and to the point where I could, lay track onto it and work, continue working on the rest of the layout. And then if I decide to do more detailing on the viaduct itself, then I can do that without having to take up the track. So structurally, this is sound and is sturdy and ready to for trains to transit across the top. Now I just have to finish the rest. Next will be the bridge, the B&O Bridge over the Potomac River, which I'm going to use a very similar method to this, but without the arches.